That's all I need.
Would you like to say hello?
Hey, we're vlogging today from
Does it pick
Beard's,
up audio?
Beard's Bee, yeah, picks up audio. Future bee farm. Starting of the bee farm.
Oh, that's nice.
We're getting the smoker going here to smoke the bees.
Is this a recording?
Yeah, if it's blinking, it's recording.
Okay.
So,
Trying to get this started.
Will it catch on fire?
it's thinking about it. Okay. Something's going on.
It's smoking along.
Well, why don't you throw it down in there? And let's do this one more time here. Let's.
You know, like get some paper and throw it.
There we go.
Catch on fire.
Well, it's trying. Yeah, I mean.
I think it's good.
Go.
Okay. So let's see how this works. I think that's what we want. Okay. All right, you boys ready?
Yep.
Okay, so if I tell you to run, then just run.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to be real gentle with them. Not going to crowd them. Let's see what's going on in here, okay?
There's the bees.
Okay, so take this. We're gonna now. This is the feeder part of it. Okay, so these are two deep bodies. The bees are down here, the brood, and then the feeder is up here. So you'll see it when we take this off.
Okay, so there's a
This
feeder.
is a mason jar with straight sugar water in it.
Okay.
Okay, and it's feeding the bees right now.
Okay, that's good.
And there's your bees. So there's a little guy that's dead, so we can get rid of him.
Aw, poor guy.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is take off this deep
Okay.
here.
And so below this,
Below this
there's
are all our bees, okay? So what I'm gonna do is smoke them a little bit.
Okay.
And smoke makes them feel like that the hive's on fire, so they go down.
Is there any smoke that's coming out?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. They're gonna be cold and they're gonna be slow. So let's see what's going on in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
So
all
now,
the
hang on,
bees.
back up a little bit. Let me smoke them first, okay? So see the bees up here? They're making some what's called burr comb up here. Okay. Put these guys down here. Is there anything letting you go? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so what we're doing is checking out our frames now, okay? Got my little tool for this. Okay, this guy here, he pops these frames. And like the guy said, it's not likely that these frames are going to have a lot of stuff in them on these outside edges.
So they don't have that much like stuff.
Probably not even.
So see, there's nothing in here because they work from the center out. Okay, so put that over here. This just gives us a little room. Okay, so there's nothing going on here.
Nothing.
Okay,
Either. And then, so
a little bit just to make sure they're. Okay. So now let's see what's happening in here. Okay, so
there's some bees.
okay, so there's a few
Some.
bees here.
Well, there's someone there, but there's a lot there.
So nothing's happening here. We're just
Wow.
gonna shoot them out here a little bit.
Look at that. Look at all those bees.
Okay. So those are your 4. Those are the 4 original ones that they gave us. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. And what we're wanting to check out is just what is going on in here. What's happening in the last week or so since we moved them.
Yeah.
We're wanting to make sure it's the queen laying eggs
Hopefully.
and stuff. So let's take a look. Okay. You see the
So-
queen anywhere?
Yeah.
So these are brood. These are
No,
eggs.
I don't think
You see
so.
these guys up here on top? They're putting there's pollen mixed in there, and they're taking the nectar and putting it in there.
Oh, okay.
The capped ones in the middle
So the
are
ones that
babies.
Have, oh.
Yeah, those are brood. And so this is mostly full of nectar. And they're cold, so they're all just in here shaking it up and hanging out.
Hanging out because it's too cold.
Okay, so you see them in here? So they're just capping it, and most of these are brood, okay? And nectar, lots of nectar in there. Okay. Trying to stay warm in there, so then we're gonna go in this next guy. See, they're drinking that sugar water on top right there.
Yeah.
That's called a proboscis. The little tongue they have is called a proboscis, I think.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
So this is.
So looking for the queen, looking for that big body. And you're gonna see, you might see some drones in here. The drones are kind of big, but they're not as big as the queen.
I don't see.
Oh, the queen, I see the queen. She's down here at the bottom.
Where?
Right here at the bottom.
Oh,
Get
there
that
she
camera
is.
up on close on her. So she's laying eggs.
Right there.
And you can probably see, if we get close in here, you can probably see down in the bottom. So, get that in right in those cells. See those little tiny little white things? Those are the eggs.
I know if there's any.
See in the cells right in there?
Mm-hmm.
They look like little tiny pieces of rice.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Let your brother see in there too. See,
That's nice.
those are your eggs. And as they get larger, so she's laying because this is new foundation here. Okay, new. Well, this is one of the ones that came with us, but okay. And you can see on this other side, right in here, this is called royal jelly. That's what the little eggs feed on as they're growing.
As they're growing.
And you see them in here. See the larvae in there?
They're a lot bigger.
Yeah, those are. See it in here, Lane. Get in here.
I don't want to really crush them.
So see, they're feeding those little babies. So those are new babies that are coming out. It takes about 20 days for them to go from an egg to a bee.
A bee. And
Then they're gonna hatch out. They live for about 40 days total. So 20 days of it is growing up, and then 20 days of it is feeding and running around. Let's smoke them a little bit more here just to make sure everybody's cool. Okay. So let's check out this next one. So we know where the queen is.
yes, it's on that one.
She's over there,
Laying eggs.
laying the eggs. And this is burr comb. They make it and put it in different places. See how they made it here? That's called burr comb right there. We're gonna get rid of that. But,
Why?
well, it just
Because you don't.
you want them.
on this-
Yeah, you want them making their
You want them in the sides,
not on the top. Yeah. So look at all those bees.
Otherwise, they can basically.
So this is all food, okay?
It's all
And eggs and brood. So see the brood. These are the baby eggs. They've capped them over, and then they're gonna become
bees.
bees. Okay.
And
And you see all the bees on this side? Look at that. All those guys down there. See, they're making these little edges down here. This is called burr comb. They kind of make it on the outside. Okay.
Okay.
We're just being real gentle with them. Okay, now let's see what's happening in this guy. Oh, he's heavy.
Oh.
And you know why he's heavy?
I'm
That's
guessing
all honey.
That's all honey.
That's all honey. This is what this guy was showing us. Remember how he took that in there? There's your honey.
That's honey.
Yeah. You can take it, you can taste it, but you can't get it into your veil yet. But so this is their extra reserves right now. They're starting to put more honey in here, and it's kind of heavy. Feel how heavy that is? Be real gentle, okay?
I want to drop it. So that'd be.
Just full of honey on that one side. This other side, they're starting to cap this nectar, and this will become honey on this side, so it's heavy.
See it, Wayne?
And I think this might be a drone up here. One of these drones are bigger. Like, see this
What
guy?
are the drones for?
See this guy here? He's a new one.
They're just.
See how his body is white? It hasn't turned brown yet. So these are newer babies that have hatched recently. Okay?
So that's
I don't
all the
think
honey.
anything else on the other two.
Yeah, let's check it out. I think you're right, Lane. I don't think we're seeing any honey on those other ones yet. Stuck in. There we go. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
they
there's
haven't
nothing.
started to expand yet into these.
Okay.
So we're just gonna push these guys back in here. This guy here. Here.
That's pretty cool.
And one more guy
Start of
here.
a bee farm.
Yeah, man, we got our
And beehive.
starting to. These are getting a little tight in here. Okay.
Oh, there's bees.
So so they're feeding. We'll take some of this with us.
What is like?
That's just wax. Here you go. We'll keep that out. You can check it out later.
Okay.
So we'll put this back down here
Okay.
on the feeder. See all that sugar? That's all just
Oh,
sugar
that's
crystallized
all
from where it
sugar.
spilled a little bit. We'll put this feeder. So this is a mason jar. Here we poked holes in, and when you turn it over, this is just sugar water 1-to-1, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of hot water, and then they feed on it. So we'll put it right back in there, and they'll just come up and start sucking on the sugar water again. And then we'll put, this is the deep body back on here.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll put the top back on.
Okay.
And we'll come back here later as the bees are coming and going.
Okay. So when it's warmer.
When it's warmer, we'll see a lot more activity once the sun hits this. So from Beard's Bee Farm, we're signing out. Thanks for vlogging with us.
Okay.
All right.
Good.